Okay. Well, that's Andrew out of the room now. Um, yeah. So, anyways, let's get to it. We're gonna start off with I'm looking at the scoreboard here, and it looks like we got Eric against myself. So 1-0, Eric against me, 0-1. We're gonna throw in some twists here in this video. Here we are at yeah. So basically, the stars for Eric, they did a pretty good job last week. Will that continue? Let's see. I'm looking at his big players here, and so Carl Landry came up strong. I think he bounces. I think he continues to have a good week. Um, and big time players. Zach Randolph, David Lee. He needs to get his act together. More for the Warriors' sake, but he's still without Love and Rubio. So he, I, so not the best situation, but a good team overall to open the week. However, myself, I've got Mr. Chris Paul over here, vintage uniform, and he's gonna go off. And Mr. D Wade is on the same pace as CP3. So they're going to continue to play some good basketball, and they're gonna just be dishing it out. They're going to be getting it done. So I'm going to take myself in this one. I apologize, Eric E. You have a great team, but I think I have a bounce back week. And yeah, just to you might be wondering why I'm wearing a tank top, but it's a beautiful day out here in California, and so it also happens to be vintage Chicago Bulls. So you guys are not gonna like that, but okay. All right. Anyways, moving on to the next matchup, we have looks like Paz against Braden. So Drew had a hell of a week last week. But here's the case for Braden. If there was a case, this is what it would be. Mr. James Harden. Dun, 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 pew, pew. And he's the one that's going to be sinking everything because you know what he is right now? Alright, that was bad. But he's not going to win. I'm sorry, Braden. It's just not going to happen. Because look who we have here. LeBron. We also have vintage Dwight. Denied. And we also have vintage Nash, who should be back. We will see. So, I'm going to take pause in that one. Next one, we got Michael against Andrew. So, not a rivalry matchup yet. I don't see there are no rivalries yet, but looking at this one, it looks like the Black Hand, Mr. Michael Caldwell, will have his man, Kobe Bryant. And he's just going to carry the team this week. And the thing is, and you also got to look for Jeremy Lin to break out. All right, that's these two guys, potentially the Western All-Stars. But it is also unfortunate that he is missing a lot of his players, like Mr. Amari Stoudemire, and Andrew Bynum for that, Matt. And look at Andrew's team, though. day to day, Gerald Wallace. So this guy is also going to need to get, you know, and Manu Ginobili injured, Tyson Chandler injured, Andrew Bogut injured, Kaman injured. It continues. But in the end, it's a tough matchup to call. But at the end of the day, I think that Rudy Gay, Kobe, Lynn, they get the job done for the Black Hand. Next matchup, we have the duo versus Frank. 1-0 against 1-0. This is the only 1-0 1-0 matchup we have this week. And the duo coming off a strong opening. Also Frank. And he's the duo together. They could be a force. They could be a force. But Frank is a great team. So this one, looking at the analysis of that one, the duo is going to pull out Mr. Brook Lopez, and they're going to try to pull out Pau Gasol again. He had a big week. They're going to try to pull out, I don't know, maybe Dion Waiters and Kid Gilchrist break out. But for Frank, we have Kevin Garnett, and he's the one that is this guy is lethal. He's an old guy. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be doing his thing, and to me, he pulls Frank. And I don't. There's Durant too. He's also got Andre Iguodala, who needs to have a better week this week. But overall, I think Frank is going to pull it out. Sorry, duo. I love you guys. I really do. Next matchup, we have... what is it here? Oh, wow, we're getting down to it. Okay, we got Bert against Matt. Okay. Veteran champion versus the rookie. But let me tell you, the rookie pulling out of Eric Yee, Mr. Kyrie Irving. So he's gonna be big, and I also like the fact that he's got what's his face. Yeah, he tried with Michael Beasley there. He's gonna try to get something with him. He also stole the duos Carmelo Anthony. This is a vintage. But he also got Darren Williams. So Matt's he puts together a good fight here. He does, but I do not like his JJ Hickson drop. As for Bert, I don't have any stuff, guys, to pull out on him. Oh yeah, well the duo. The other thing is you need Mr. Anthony Davis to come back for you. Okay, that's going to be the fact of the matter. But yeah, if you win this matchup, though, I'm talking to Matt, because he's a rookie. He hasn't won his first fantasy basketball matchup. He will be graduating to the League of Winners. So, overall, good week in store for everyone. I like the competition, the intensity. I hope this video was satisfying for some of you that wanted more players involved. And there could also be some thunder this week, since it's starting to come down. Also, Kevin Durant is he brings he brings that in. So there you go. I'll see you next week.